Hello, good morning. I'm just leaving Leicester Forest Services. Not sure why we're beeping there. It's a little tight here, I must admit. Really tight. Really tight. Blimey.
Turn right, Chapel Green.
Some nice Peter stock tractor units there. So yesterday, a bit of fuckwittery. Yeah, there was a bit of fuckwittery yesterday. So I went to my container yard where I was supposed to, my favourite container yard where I was supposed to get my box off, and they weren't accepting any trucks in. They were full up. Their cones were out. It was rammed in there. So I had no idea what was going on in there. Just normal shit that they do. So I couldn't get my box off.
Follow M1 towards Nottingham for 44 miles.
So phoned to the office, told them the story, and they then arranged for me to get my box off somewhere else. So I had to drive around for a bit because there was no parking. Oh, excuse me, get cups. And then I had to go to a new place, new container yard, to get the box off. They don't normally. It's only a small yard. I've never been there before. I knew they were there. They do lots of odd stuff and haulage themselves. So I went in there. No dramas, no hassles. Straight in, straight out. Excellent. Try to use those more often. And then I had to go and dump the trailer back into Elder Point. For trailer had to go in for MOT, so that that had to happen. So I dropped the trailer in there and then drove back to Marchwood to the yard, pick up an empty trailer, nothing on it at all, back down the docks, pick up a loaded box to head north, which is where I'm heading at the moment. But I got as far as Sutton, Scotland, and I was running out of time. I had to take a half-hour break, and that extra, by the time I'd taken the half hour and got to, I had two places I could get to. I could either get to Newbury or I could get to the Red Line, but because I had to take that half-hour break, I couldn't get to the Red Line. So the only other place I could get to was Newbury, and that was only 20 minutes up the road. So I elected to stay where I was. So I had my half-hour break, obviously, because it was all part of me overall time. So I just pulled in there, stopped, pulled the pin. There was no point in me waiting half an hour and then driving for 20 minutes and then pulling in. Just makes my day longer, doesn't it? So again, tactical time management. So it was an early start this morning. Card went in at 3:11. Let's see if I get paid for this one. I'll put in later. And now we're off to, I'm not even sure the name actually. What's it called? Yeah, it's called Bronfield. And it would help if they spelt the name of the road that I'm supposed to be delivering to correctly, which would make my life a little easier. But they didn't. also help if they got the postcode correct. They're one letter out. So all in all, they're idiots. It's the shippers. So I've never been to this place before, so we're going to be going in Chesterfield, going through Chesterfield. So I've got a little while to go before I've got 40 odd miles to go, so it's just motorway driving. So I just thought I'd bring you up to speed. There's a French lad, well, a French trader. I bet it's not a French tractor unit. Get past this one, get back in to the left and set into my cruising situation. Let's get uphill a bit. And I've got coffee and I've got some breakfast biscuits and all will be well in my world. I stopped in Leicester Forest there for 45. I've done 2.5 hours and it's another, well, it's an hour and 10 minutes, but you never know, that could have been, it could have, you know, so that would have taken me up to 3 hours 45. It doesn't take a lot to, you know, to 45 minutes isn't a lot of leeway, so I thought I've got time. I made sure I had time, and that's why I, you know, you've got to plan your time out. You've got to fit a break in somewhere, because you really don't want to be getting into pulling into. Well, I don't. This is me personally. I know other drivers do it completely differently and run it right down to the wire. Fuck that. No way. There's no need for that, in my opinion. I don't think there's any need for it at all. If you're running it that close, then there's, you know, there's only so many times you can do that before you catch a cold. You know, I like to be able to get in, and then if I'm getting there right on the wire and they say, oh, actually, can you just shunt it round the corner? It's the other side of the building. Yeah, you've got to go out and go round, and then by the time you've done that, it's another 20 minutes of driving. You're over your time, aren't you? You know? You can always say no, but it just makes you look a top. So, yeah, I don't like doing that. So when I get into a place, I need to know that I've got time to faff about, move the trailer about, move the truck about, and not have to worry about going over my time. So always plan a break in. And it also stops you from being too knackered. I don't think you should be driving 4 hours in one hit. Really don't think you should be doing that. Yeah. Anyway, I shall speak to you when I come off. I'm coming off at junction 29. And doing a bit of A-road driving, so I'll speak to you all then. Hello, time now is 7:45. And I'm just coming off at junction 29. Going to the lorry park, been there before. Overnighted there a couple of times at least. It's alright. But that's the first exit off. We're taking the second exit, I think. The A617 to Chesterfield.
After half a mile, take the exit 29, A61 towards Chesterfield. Then go left on the roundabout and take the second exit, A617.
Yeah, second exit.
Take the exit 29, then go left on the roundabout and take the second exit.
So I've never been to this place before, so knows what it's going to be like. I've looked on Google Maps.
After 900 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the second exit, A617, towards Chesterfield.
I think it's okay. I think. I'm not completely convinced though. It's down a dead end. Come on.
Go left on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Gonna hit these lights? No. Chesterfield, isn't that the one place for the old wiggly Spire? Sure it is. Is it? I don't know. I got my wits about me on roads I don't know.
A617.
Although I've been to Chesterfield a couple of times before, I think. Yeah, I remember that there. Blimey, that looks an iffy cafe, doesn't it?
Follow A617 towards Chesterfield for 4.5 miles.
So after this it'll be just a dash back down to Southampton, I think, as far as I'm aware. That if I'll have time to go on the docks. Blimey, divots in the road there, the old road sort of, the tracks. Launched her over to one side then. Road liable to, see, that always scares me. Road liable to flooding. We're on a fucking hill. The only way to get out of this is by building a fucking ark if this floods. Look, we're up high. And why would you leave a gaming chair in a fucking lay-by? Go and take it to the tip. You dragged it all the way to there. There's some strange folk about. Chesterfield parking, 868 spaces available. Well, that's handy. There's another cafe. That looks derelict as well. Jeez. It's a misty, murky morning. We had the rain last night. I left the sunroof open and it filled up with water. And first few roundabouts this morning, I got a bit moist. Bit of speed. Ample opportunity to either accelerate or slow down. What do you want to do? I'm not moving. Slow down. Good idea. So I've got a van to the right of me. Close your door, my man. You sit there with your door open. I went past the truck and a lay-by this morning, and he was parked right on the side, right on the edge of the road, but he opened his obviously back door during, well, whether he opened it and didn't secure it properly, or somebody opened it and didn't obviously bother securing it to look in to see what was going on. It was flapping around. It was pitch black dark, could have quite easily hit it, because it was a dark door, dark blue. So that was an accident waiting to happen. Way coming up. There's a river, Rother. Oh, and there's a bit of traffic as well. So some brakes here. I think I might need to be over in that right hand lane, I'm not sure.
After half a mile, go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit, A61, towards Sheffield.
Let's get in this right hand lane anyway. Around A61.
Go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
4th exit, yeah. Could have got away with using the other lane. Never mind. So it's getting tangled up and all that fuckwittery there, doesn't it? It's a little while since I've been through Chesterfield, so see how much I remember. Probably nothing. What was that restaurant that was like TGI Fridays? Was it Ben and... I want to say Ben and Jerry's, that's a bloody ice cream. Frankie and Benny and Frank, I don't know. I'm sure they had one of those, didn't they? On an industrial estate, on a road that had industrial units next to a Whole Foods, I'm sure. I think I've eaten in there, but that was probably 20 plus years ago, so who knows. This roundabout probably wasn't even there then. Right, 4th exit. 1 2 3
Take the exit A61.
So do. I'll try and get into that left-hand lane if I can. Somebody gonna let me, yeah, gonna let me across as well. Spire, there you go. Wow, look at that. I thought I was here. That is a wonky old Spire. don't know whether you would have seen that or not. I hope you did. There's a story behind it, I think. I've got no idea what it is. I'm sure somebody will enlighten me. I'll look it up later. Miles to go. We're going here, straight ahead.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A61, towards Sheffield.
Get into this lane here.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Oh, he was doing some good old mirror checks there, whacking that head around. Oh. See, driving a bus, automatic bus. When I learned to drive, I drove a stick coach. Fucking thing, you nearly had to stand up to get it into fucking second gear. Get over. I'm sure reverse ended up being in a different place every time I fucking drove it. Well, that's how it felt. Obviously it wasn't, but fuck me, it was a right old Plaxton thing, it was. I don't recognise any of this. This could all be new as far as I know. No idea. Going here, half a mile, roundabout, straight across. Traffic.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A61, towards Sheffield.
Eckington? Ah, lad, Eckington. It's a bit, what do they speak like in Chesterfield? Gutthorpe, Bloomington. I've got no idea.
After 600 feet, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A61, towards Sheffield.
Go on, I could do without this. all the bloody school traffic, isn't it? That's the trouble. Little Johnny's got to get to school. He's got to walk 500. He's got to, you know, can't be walking 500 yards. He might wear out some shoe leather, get blisters or something. Best mummy takes him in the car. I used to have to walk about a mile and a half. What's the school? Backwards and forwards. All weathers.
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A61, towards Sheffield.
Get to school and you're drenched. And you had to go and sit on a radiator for half an hour. Feet were always wet. I don't know. Good old days. Were they good? I don't know. I think they were. It's clear the other side. It's just this little bit here. And it's moving, isn't it? No one's using that. Some use indicators, some don't. I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, you wanker. Signal left and go right past the junction and head towards me. What am I supposed to deduce from that? Like you're exiting off, you go right past the junction and head towards me.
Follow A61 towards Sheffield for 5 miles.
Okay, a bit of a blast now. Ronfield. We're sort of going up and coming back down again. You can get the Dronfield that way. I don't know if you can in a truck. Let's clean the windscreen off here. Hopefully you might be able to see a bit better. We're just focusing in on the blurry water now. I suppose we're there for 8:30. Looks like I'm going to turn up at 8:15, timed perfectly. Than they make out. It's supposed to be about 12.5 tonne, but the box weighs. But I'm going up some of the hills. We sort of crawled up them a little bit, so I think they underestimated the weight somewhere along the line. It's a bit naughty. bit of altitude. We're up in the clouds. Probably doesn't look like that on the camera, but it's a bit murky. Coming up to a roundabout, I'm going to be hanging a right. Miles. Plenty of lay-bys. Handy. Always when you don't need them. There's lay-by there and everyone's putting their garden waste into it.
Right on the roundabout and take the third exit, B6057, towards Gosforth Valley.
Towards Gosforth Valley.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Gosforth Valley, that's the one.
Take the exit, B6057, Sheffield Road.
Okay, double-decker bus coming from this direction, that's good, it's always a good sign. Dronfield, we're in Dronfield. Oh, run, you're late for school. 8:15. Can't be. Ooh, across the road.
B6057, Sheffield Road.
Always good to see big trucks coming towards you. I like that. What did she say? Valley White Lane. That's where we're going.
Bear left.
Bears left. Watch out. We're in bear territory. There's a big foundry bucket back round there. Is it known for its ironworks round here? I suppose it must have been at some stage. Coal Aston. That all it's coal mining, I suppose. Audi.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B6057 Sheffield Road.
Into a 20 zone. Where's he going?
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Make a bit of an effort to go around it. Ugh. What's going on here? There's a bridge that goes into a footbridge. That speed bump? Yeah. They don't make them very clear, do they? This is Bromfield train station. Oh, there we go.
After 600 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, B6158 Callywide Lane, then turn right.
Okay.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then turn right.
And then up here.
Turn right,
Callywide Lane. Now this place is right down the end of Callywide Lane apparently. Keep on going. Max Cafe. Is it coming towards me? I'm going to pull up and park down here because it's just down here.
After 600 feet, you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
Oh God, look at him going up in the edge. I'm just going to stop here a minute. No, I'm not going to keep on going.